I'm Paula Francis.
And I'm Dave Crevassier. Well, we've all done it. Locked our keys in the car or locked ourselves out of the house.
But beware of whom you call to help you out when you're in a bind. As Aid on Your Side consumer advocate Michelle Mortensen tells us, making the wrong call can cost you a fortune.
It certainly can, and we've all been in this bind before, right? It's something we can all relate to. And if you're like most folks, when you need a locksmith, you grab your phone, you search for the cheapest online option and choose that one. But get this, those online prices can be very, very deceiving. I've heard from several viewers who say they were ripped off by local locksmiths, some charging thousands of dollars just to change a lock. So how can you figure out who's legit and who's trying to rip you off? Well, I went undercover testing various locksmiths in town and figured out the key to finding a good locksmith. Hi.
Whoa.
We're actually with Channel 8 News.
It's going down for real.
We've been looking for locksmiths who don't know what they're doing, and I think you fit the bill.
Thank you.
Aid on Your Side spent 2 days undercover at various bait houses in the valley, all to catch overcharging locksmiths.
You're looking at $80?
Because about 80 bucks.
Their websites say one thing. On the phone, they say another.
We charge $69.
And at your door, well, that's a whole nother story.
It's gonna be a 125 plus the service call.
Okay, 120.
350.
It's something viewers have been telling me about for weeks. Kathy Effinger and Liz Firestein both say when they called a locksmith advertising quick and cheap service, they got slapped with big bills.
And it's going to cost $300.
$1,800 and change.
And we encountered the same thing when we set out to catch a locksmith.
It's 140 now.
149 to drill?
Yes.
And then 129. Oh my goodness.
In addition, once they started working,
The crowbar's taking the paint off.
we also got a lot of damaged property. Our first guy broke our lock.
And now I cannot move it back.
The next damaged the door. And this guy busted it completely. They all used screwdrivers and crowbars to bust it open instead of simply picking the lock. In fact, we installed easy pick locks on the doors every time, and each could be opened with just a credit card. And when we confronted the locksmiths,
You know you weren't picking the lock right, though, right?
Yeah.
most admitted they had no idea what they were doing or had very little experience.
How long you been locksmith? Month.
When I asked about the overcharging,
Are you coming up with your own prices?
No, it's the company prices.
But the company price is on the website.
Yeah, but it's starting price 35.
No, it was actually 19.
most said they were doing as told.
This is the company prices, man. It's not my prices. It's
Company
the
prices, not your prices.
This is what my boss tells me to do. They pay me per hour, so I don't care.
Nearly a dozen locksmiths were called in our sting. In all, we had 2 no-shows, 5 busted locks, and only 2 guys who honestly tried to pick the lock and charged us as advertised. Those guys liked us so much, they even wanted a picture.
All right, so how should you choose a locksmith? Well, first, always ask to see their license. It should have their picture on it and be issued from Metro. And get this, not one locksmith we encountered had their picture license on them. Second, ask for the price before any work is done, not after, and get it in writing so they can't charge you more. And if you don't like the price they offer, you can always go with another company. And now you know.
What an eye-opener. Thanks, Michelle.
Really?